like on a daily basis, I don't think you should leave the halls of the Senate open. Yeah. And I'm saying that for the safety, the protection of people we elect. I fear for everyone's safety at this moment.
There are a lot of senators who are having that conversation. You know, Monday night, Heidi was up in D.C., and the two of us went out about 9 o'clock at night to do a date night, just the two of us. We don't get to do that very often. We showed up at a restaurant that we love. It's a delightful restaurant. Unfortunately, somehow the protesters were there waiting for us as we walked in. They surrounded us. They screamed at us. They basically shut down the restaurant, and they made it impossible to have dinner. And so Heidi and I got up to leave. They blocked her from getting out. When we left the restaurant, you know, this actually has not been reported, but we left the restaurant, we went out the door and around a back alley, and this mob of about 15 screaming leftist protesters chased Heidi and me down the alley, screaming and yelling at us. A waiter from the restaurant led us in the back door to the kitchen, and we took shelter in the kitchen with this screaming mob outside. Now, I'll tell you a happy ending to that. So about 10 minutes later, the police arrived and they removed the protesters. And I asked Heidi, I said, okay, well, what do you want to do now? Do you want to go somewhere else? What do you want to do? And she said, no, I like this restaurant. Let's go have date night. So we went back through the kitchen, sat down at the same table, and we had a delightful, romantic dinner, just the two of us.
Good ending to the story. Senator, you've always stood up for the Constitution, these deeply held principles of due process and presumption of innocence, and your election is important in 32 days. We wish you all the best. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Sean. And everyone come to tedcruz.org. Stand with us. We're fighting for the country.
When we come back, Democrats, members of the media, that a complete meltdown after Senator Collins gave her historic speech. We're going to play you the tape, get reaction from Tammy Bruce, Herman Cain. They're next. Stay with us. Busy breaking news Friday night.
Now you can afford a complete wardrobe of designer lingerie, something for every occasion. At adoreme.com, shipping is free, exchanges are a breeze.